Alright, let's continue. So, who's then grab next? Alright, let's go. The graph should be pretty easy. So the black blade here would be an alternative to the Nightingale blade. It's just that I needed to recharge it and I decided to not take it. But it would be an alternative to the Nightingale blade. And a stronger one. It does more damage. I'm not 100% sure, but it should do more damage. It's also Drogue, so yeah, it does more damage because we are, on that. There we go, we have 6 Drogue, 6 Wrathman. This should be an army strong enough to do the whole mid game and probably also part of the end game. Right, let's go on the other side of the bridge. So my Wrathman don't have a problem moving. Seeing how effective is necromantic empowerment makes me wonder if I do a character specialized in that, how strong it would be. Like it feels like I can heal physically constantly with someone. So once we get Conjuration 100, I think I'm going to try Azidal. I would like to get the... Oh shoot, I didn't realize I was not in armor. I would like to get the... at least the ring, but it would be like... I need the full empowered armor and ring. That would be amazing. The armor is very good, maybe except the centerpiece because it makes, for some reason, conjuration spells possible, which is not my jam. But everything else is pretty good. Where am I summoned? Where am I summoned? Oh, guys, what the hell? Move! Or do I need to do everything myself? Come on. Done with our summons here. There's one last room, but it's mostly spiders. My summons will die here. Well, it's fine. Alright, Hustengraf done. Good. Let's finish the let's go Charm of Clavicus. Let's go to the graveyard immediately, so I can get the second perk, the perk that halves the shout effectiveness, and that should allow me then to do a bit more easily dragons. You read the I don't know what I will do against 5 dragons. They are scary. 5 dragons are scary with this build. But it's okay. I may also rush the like I need to decide a little bit what to do, but I may decide to rush the Vanguard before the main quest line. For a simple reason that Vanguard as a vampire is a bit easy, as long as I can deal with the next challenge. I was not sleeping. My bad. All right. This gives me access to...
You have completed your training, Dragonborn. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready. Ringra crossis aran, strundul, hosti balan, cro, ran, now. Al, umu, muafan, minu, novakin, al sulek dokan, al sulek do shor, al kanal sulek do atmorazovud. Meis nu ismir, nova hebron, daman, da, rock. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards, and...
Thank you, sir. Alright, this is the perk. And now it's time to go around and collect Predator's Might. I'm going to start with the... well, actually it's the same. It's kind of the same. I also need to kill dragons because I don't have dragon soul. So maybe what we do is we start with this dragon first and then go around. I need to try one dragon. Like, I need to see how it goes against a single dragon. Because if it's too hard, I may come back later. Oops. Shit. Okay. There we go. Let's go. I will buff up before fighting the dragon, but what is going on? What is this active? Yeah, sure. After I remove the stone. Alright. Let's start. So, Asio Magicka, Summon Impact, and I think we're going to do 2 Wrathman, and then the rest the Revenant. I'm kind of liking the Revenants. They're really good damage dealers from distance. So let's see. If the dragon is a fire dragon, we may have some problems here. We'll see. 5, one more. Let's start with Absorbing Cloak on, even if I'm not going to keep it. But I think it's still worth it having it. And I'm going Health, Bitter Blessing, because why not? And let's go. I don't know how this will go, but let's see. It really depends on the dragon type. If it's a fire dragon, I may have some issues. I also don't have a potion. So we want the dragon to attack us. Ah no, okay. Well, we got the perfect dragon. Yeah, okay. If the dragon is a frost dragon, is like there's nothing he can do. That's good, I guess. Right, I need to go and get the Noctu, actually. That's the other thing I need to go and get, because I've been waiting enough, and now we need to get as much experience as possible, so I need the Noctu. This may... Alright, this is the first dragon. Who else? Could try to do the second dragon. The problem with this dragon is that he's surrounded, is like it's difficult to make it land, and there are a lot of enemies around, so it can focus on other enemies. I once again haven't seen the time. Eventually this will kill me. Let's get inside, wait until tomorrow, and then we go outside again. There we go. All right, let's grab the first word of Predator's Might. Sadly, the dungeon is super long and there is nothing really interesting inside, but let's do it. The thing about Predator's Might is that it's like invaluable in a build like this. You really want to use it. And we have one dragon to kill.
Running at the first sign of trouble. Oh, I didn't see you there. All right.
Yeah, then we have one dragon to kill, and they already hurt me. How did they already hurt me? So I'm going with the Corrupted Revenant here. Hopefully this will allow me to deal more damage more quickly. Also duration is longer. So the main issue of this dungeon is at the end, because the drogue that is at the end here is a fire drogue, and she's pretty nasty. So we'll see how that goes. Go, and then mage armor. Is the best weapon 100. I'm not sure, to be honest. I really like daggers, but not for direct damage because of the secondary effect, because of the knife dance, which in my opinion is super strong. But I'm not sure it's the strongest. It's just the one that makes me happier. Probably if I had to select one, I would use the axes. They're more generic. They work on everything. But yeah, if I had to select, I would go with that. Daggers allow also for more min-maxing, because you don't need that much stamina to use them. You don't need stamina at all. So it gets to a point where where you can put everything, for instance, in health or be a mage and still fight like a warrior with them. And I think there is no other class of weapon like this. Swords are great because they're great for absorbing. Like the swords that are around in the game, they're really good for absorbing health. You have so many options. Some of them are so strong that sorry, I'll be sick. Some of them are so strong that, you know, if I have to do a dual wield build, I will probably go at least one of the two weapon swords because of that. Maces, you have some really strong maces, but then again, there are enemies that are like maces are deceptive because there are some enemies that are just hyper resistant to maces, like undead. Because of, like, if the undeads were not resistant, maybe maces would be a candidate because of the mace of Molakbal and Grey Prince mace. Those are pretty strong, but they don't work against certain enemies. Just Warax works against anything. And I haven't done in this channel yet, but like Talos dual wield Warax build is pretty good. That is a good build. Okay, probably at the end of the day it would be swords, not because it's the best, but because of the artifacts you can find with swords. So, if you look at the swords, you have a sword that works if you're a vampire, and it's super strong. Well, a couple of them actually. And then you have a really strong sword against undead. If you're not vampire, you can use that one, and it's such a... Like, Dawnbreaker is such a game changer. Dawnbreaker basically makes the entire Dangar questline trivial. So maybe swords, because if you take in account the artifacts you can find. The thing is, the weapon stance of swords is really bad in my opinion. Doesn't really do much. Laceration works on selected enemies and not on the important ones in my opinion. So I'm not sure. The daggers have two of the strongest artifacts in the game. You got the razor, which you know, together with the fact that you attack very quickly, it's lethal. We're going to do a build with the razor at some point because I need to show it in the stream. What it means to go knife dance plus razor and like lower any enemy armor rating to 0 or kinda. They're really fun. The other one is the Awakened Blade of Doom. That is also like, it doesn't have the stats of a dagger, it has the stats of a sword, but it has the advantage of using the knife stance. The only thing is, for daggers, you need to not be good. You need to be evil. You need to be able to do the quest lines or use at least one of these two daggers. If you can use both, even better. You also have like stuff like Bloodthorn with daggers. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm biased because I play a lot of Staff character, but for me it would be daggers. Daggers. Like this build, if I use the... Oh, they push me, that's why. If they use the Awakened Blade of the Wolf, I would be able to do so much more with the same amount of stamina, because that blade doesn't use stamina like the blade, like this short blade here. So it would be a bit easier to play. Man, that's a good question. I don't know. They're all pretty good. I guess sword just because of the artifacts you can find, but that's it. And I think if you do secondary damage like infusion or poisons, then daggers by a long shot. War axes are very generic, but it, like, I guess you have Gatrick and you have the you have an endgame war axe. You have the one that you get from Parthenax. That's pretty good. It's not my favorite type of enchantment because it's shock, but it's pretty good. Yeah, sword for sure. Dawnbreaker all the way. What's the point of being a conjurer if your conjuration stops? Oh, the other thing is with daggers you also have Nettlebane. Nettlebane is ebony level dagger, really hard to get, and it applies a debuff that only Mephala gives you. Nothing else gives you the debuff, so it's like, it's pretty unique in the way it works. Nettlebane, I'm going to show it on the level 1 character when I decide to finally do that run. Nettlebane is like one of the best weapons because it's super easy to get, and the debuffs poison resist. Doesn't work on everything, but it's still pretty good. Well, actually, I don't know if it works on everything or not. I always assume that you need Mephala for undeads and other enemies. Maybe it does work though. give it a try. If you go with daggers, try to get Nettlebane as soon as possible. Nettlebane doesn't require you to be evil. You just need to do the quest line for it, and not even all of it. You just need to get to get it. So it's a pretty simple witch location. And use knife dance with that and try to apply even poison. You don't need to be serpent and Mephala. Even normal poisons. Let's say you perk 2 or 3 perks in alchemy and it does wonders. That dagger is fantastic. It may not be, without Mephala and serpent, it may not be perfect against maybe the bosses, but everything else, it just melts them. Like bandits, they are trivial with the Nettlebane. It's just, that's the thing, like, swords are really good in the end game. Daggers are amazing in the early mid game. I don't think there is anything, including the... what's called? Including Oriel's bow, I don't think it's comparable to how strong the Dawnbreaker can be against Urakorn. Try go with the Dawnbreaker against Archon and then the Sunlight Shield. Do those two things together. Put them together against Archon. You bash Archon into being scared, and then you hit him with the sword. You melt that room. It's so good. Also, swords you have good. Knife dance is so much better. Yeah, knife dance is the main reason to go with daggers right now. Like, daggers are great, but because most daggers apply these special effects, having something like the knife dance is huge. That's my Revenant. That's a summon of my Revenant. If this wasn't an iron shield. Alright, so there is a really good... Man, this is on Ancient North Mace, right? So it's stronger when I use it, but it's just slightly stronger than my short plate. And this is Ancient North Shield of 25. We don't need it because we have the perk for the shield. Alright. Let's start this. Predator Smite. Now let's add one more. So what is it? 1, 2, 4, 6, 5. We do 5. 5. Because we will use other shouts likely, so... Also, Knife Dance is strong even without any special dagger. Knife Dance is strong also because of this. Each strike you deal with one-handed weapon increases damage by 5% for 3 seconds. So this means this Storm of Steel is the stronger, the faster you attack, right? So the Knife Dance, especially Redguard Knife Dance, can do a ton more damage. And this is what is not trivial sometimes of 3bftweaks is the combination of these things. Like, Redguard in theory does less damage than other builds, but because of the 20%, if you get into Storm of Steel, eventually you may end up doing more damage, provided the enemy doesn't block, right? So so you combine Storm of Steel with the Knife Dance, and it's a ton of damage. It's difficult to quantify, but it's a ton of damage. You know, it's we're talking about the 5%. So go, I don't know, go. Except for like sunlight weapons, that's pretty strong. Go smithing to add some more damage to your daggers. Alright. 50 more health and stamina, that's the first shout. Let's get the others. We have 10 minutes. You know what, we can do the dragon. Hopefully it's not a fire dragon. Let's go. Can I switch already to... Yes. Let's do this dragon. I could take the soul from Ustengrav, but I want to see against dragons how we do. By the way, I don't know, I really would like to get the Ethereum shield for this build. I think it would be a fantastic addition. Like, the alternative is to get Ysgramor shield, but we always get Ysgramor shield. The thing about the Ethereum shield is that it's it gives you 25% additional blocking damage, which is pretty strong. Where are you? That's a good shield for this build. Alright, dragon. Come on. Show yourself. There it is. Another frost dragon. Yeah, we got lucky this time. All the dragons are good dragons against vamps. That we still have probably stamina. We should invest a little bit in stamina. Oh, it's because of the frost damage. Maybe I should get some stamina level up. I don't understand how it's possible that... Ooh, because I'm not in armor. That explains... Whoopsie! It sounds like something I should have not done. That explains a lot, actually. Okay, our summons are doing pretty well. Alright, so this is another thing. So the two other shouts are one up there and one here. So let's go to Elgen and kill the other dragon. Let's see what we have here. What was that? Alright. Magicka and summon impact, and let's do, I'd say, like before, 4 corrupted revenants. And 2 Wrathman. Let's give mage armor. Let's go. Yeah. Need to go up. Talk to me, dragon. Shot? No, fire. Okay, this one is going to be fine. This can actually do a lot of damage to us. I managed to miss. And the Revenant are using 5 spells for some reason. Is he okay? He keeps missing. Got the drunk dragon. There. I think it's going to hurt a lot. Where is my sword? Oh, finally, my Rockmen are here. Come on, dude. Kill the dragon for me. You guys are the damage dealers. Come on. That didn't go too well. Alright, so the last soul is here on top of the Iskramor thingy. So let's go slightly speed, not inside, and let's do the dragon there. Should be an easy one to do. So what if I just summon revenants? Like I don't know. I feel like the Brathmen are not that much. Maybe it's me, but it does feel like this little bugger are doing so much more. Love how this dragon waits for you up there. It's so nice. Dragon. They do damage, huh? The Frogmen may not do the best damage, but these guys, they definitely do damage. I like this when you summon a boss. There it is, like, really good. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. The Revenants. They fit well in for a distance. I don't know. Probably the archers will be stronger though. If they have the same perks as the I don't remember, the Bone Men, I think are called, that you find in Solken, then probably those are slightly stronger, if I have to guess. But still. Okay, 2 Dragon Souls. Why 2? I should have 1. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we killed 1 additional dragon for no reason. This guy, we didn't have to kill him. Well, tough luck for him. So let's go kill the guy on top of the Isgrimor tomb and get the last Predator Might. And then I would like to see if we can do the Black Book. So here's the thing about the Black Books. The enemies inside the Black Books hate frost damage. What we can do is I can buy the Mistman. And I can use the Mistman hunters? Who are they? Seems hunters.
Death is highly overrated.
Alrighty. So I think if I manage to survive a few hits against the Seekers, not like the Seekers, the Mistmen should be able to kill them reliably using their mist. The problem is to get our, Mistmen to actually affect the main body of the Seeker. But Should be fine. As long as I absorb health from the enemy and I don't put myself too much into dangers, I should be fine.
Run! Beer!
We also need to do the ritual quest for conjuration. That's a huge one to do. Actually, I don't remember what you get. You get the fire troll, I think. Yeah, I think you get the fire troll. If you complete it. It doesn't matter. The point is I want to be able to buy the summons from the guy. Because there are, I think there are 2 summons, right, that you can take. You can find the keeper, the berserk, which is the warrior, and you can get the archer. The archer should be pretty strong, actually. And yeah, so I think we do ritual next. I just need to find some blood so that I'm not bumper stage 4. Okay, let's maybe not go like this. There. One. Two. I don't think I need anything else. This should be more than enough to deal with the guy here. Yeah, when the Wrappmen hit, they hit hard. That's for sure. Alright, there we go. Predator's Might, with all 3 words, much stronger. And we're going to use this until I think the end game. I just need to decide if I want to raise stamina a little bit just to get some regeneration. It seems like the Breton Asthma is in a full effect even if you're a vampire. It's kind of surprising, but hey. Guess the game is trying to make a point. So where did I get blood? Well, actually, you know what? We have vials. Let's use those. Why not? All right. Let me do this. Let's go to the College of Winterhold.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now? But there are risks. Once I have the sigils... Here is the spell you need. Go to the top.
All right. Let's do this. It's just 1 Dremora. I'm not expecting this to be too dangerous. We get pushed forward by them. I love that I enter a room and I'm right in the middle of the room. The game doesn't know where to put me. Haven't done this in a while, actually. Alright, let's get there. Any place is good, right? I don't need to one selected place. No, I need to be here. Okay. Alright. We have 6 frogmen, so let's just quickly cast especially mage armor, just to be safe. And then I'll summon him or her.
What? Yes, my lord. Summon me again, and I shall have your soul. Your sigil stone, Lord Dagon, is less than pleased at its loss.
Are you kidding me? You want to talk? Now, let's see what there is to see.
All right.
What do you want? You have done well. Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
All right, so I think what we're going to get is greater necromantic empowerment and the keeper berserk, and then when I level up, I guess the keeper archer. So those are the two summons I think at this point, right? As undead. I don't remember. Corrupted Lich is. I don't remember which one is undead. Anyway, let's get the greater necromantic empowerment. This will be pretty strong. Can I get both? If I get this, can I get, what is this? 15,500. Yeah, I should be able. So let's buy this and this, and we are poor again. Yay! All right. 1, 2, 3. They're all master level, right? Including greater necromantic empowerment. Yeah, so 117. Okay, they're a bit expensive right now. They will be less expensive later on. One thing that would be interesting is to know is, can I cast this? Like, if I switch to this and go there, right? Fuck's sake, game. Okay. There. Right? We get down to 166. So I can cast it and I can't bound it with Summoning Pact. That's impressive. That is really impressive. So for how many minutes? 19 minutes and 35. Perfect. I can have 4 of these bad boys following me. Yeah, they may not be the strongest, the real one, but I think they're going to be strong enough. Alright, this is good. This is very good. So now we should be able to do the black books. The summons are okay. They're not too good. They're not too bad. It's the usual problem I have with summons in 3bftweaks is that they're like I don't know how to explain. They work in tier. So every summon literally demolish things that are at their own tier. But then if you fight an enemy 1 tier above, there is nothing they can do. And it's difficult to explain, but it works like that. So this means that in general, I never done this. This means that in general, they are good, they're just not exceptional, you know what I mean? It's time to do Azidal, I think. It's time to see if we can get Azidal. Because that armor is going to make a huge difference for us, so... Let's go to Windal. Like, I don't know. For fuck's sake, every time. I find it very difficult to explain my relationship with the summons in 3bftweaks.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat. Get the cold out.
You look like someone who can hold their liquor. How about a friendly contest to win a staff?
Here, some.
But to be honest, I never get to the master level summons. So the expert level summons are okay. They can bring down a dragon if I am, you know, the one attracting the dragon. They can definitely bring down the dragon. So that's they are fine. The question is how much stronger is the keeper, like compared to the Brahman, because that's what really makes or breaks a conjurer. Let's see. Anyway, time to go.
If you're looking for path, if you ask me,
to source
still
type. I think we should work toward Azidal and then we continue the main quest line or whatever other quest. Probably Vanguard. We're going to test the Wrathman now. We're going to test the Wrathman. We're going to get to the various black books. We need to kill some Ash Guardians. Let's see how this is.
just be careful here.
Now, the only thing I would say is that if I had to redo this, I wouldn't do it that night. I would do a swarm type of build, like a mage, real mage that stays in the background and lets the summon overwhelm the enemies. And, you know, if one of your summon dies, you just summon him again. Because I think that would be the strongest approach to this.
I don't recognize.
Probably, yeah. I would do this. I would do that. It would be I would make it different, because I feel like no matter how strong my summons are, they will never really survive for too long if they get targeted by the enemy. Oh no, rough man. So maybe the right optimization for the build will be, you know, you build around the idea that they will die, your summons will die, and what you do is you just accept it and keep summoning them again over and over and over. So I think the better option would be to go Altmer, Necromancer, so illusion, conjuration, alteration. You summon them when you need them, and then you keep resummoning them until the enemy stops breathing. That's it. I think it would be stronger. And I think with that approach you can overwhelm like Mirak, Alduin. Eventually everything will die. Alduin is a bit messy, but you know, you do Dragon Rend to him and then summon around the place where he lands your Brath Man. The other thing about the Conjurer is that you don't need with Clavicus, not the Conjurer. Clavicus is that you don't need the perks in Conjuration in order to have long duration summons. This is impressive. We're not Master Conjurer, but we can have an army of keepers already at this level. Oh, I didn't take Knock 2. I forgot about Knock 2. I had to do it, I forgot about that. It is very cool, I agree. It is a really cool type of build. And it is strong, just to be clear, it's not bad. Why Ebony Blade does all this damage to them? Ebony Blade, the Nightingale Blade, yeah. What's happening? 105 damage.
Fine. I wish I could have... Me, I know it isn't the... Besides, we were searching the farm.
It is good, it's just... maybe it's not... The other possibility that is
there's no
the
way.
more probable is that I'm just not good at playing this playstyle. Okay. It is the opposite of tanky, right? Like, the build is tanky, but in the sense that I am tanky, the undeads are incredibly brittle. Which is fine, it's the intended purpose, like, that's what Fawn stated, and it's understandable, right? But, it makes it for very difficult to keep them alive. At least with the way I'm playing right now. 400 damage. 400 damage. That was interesting amount of damage. Yeah, but the thing is, the thing about the Breton is that it's a tank regardless. If instead of doing Conjuration, I put perks into one-handed, I would be able to deal with any enemy. Like, this build works regardless, right? Okay, this is actually cool. The amount of damage they are doing is actually cool. I can complain about many things, but not the amount of damage they're doing. Holy moly. The Ash Spawn is running away. Okay, they are more tanky, the Keeper Berser. They are way more tanky, the Keeper Berser. I think if you play with Keepers, like if you play with Undeads, then no, you don't have... Oh, I forgot that's Idal. You don't get any master level... because the keepers are melee or archers. You don't get a mage. I think you have the corrupted leech, which is a mage, I guess. But in my experience, the corrupted leech is not that strong. It used to be very strong, but it's not that strong anymore. We can try. Maybe I find the money to buy it and we give it a try. See how it is. But like, I don't know if gold changed it, but when I tried the leech was not that good.
About this whole excavate
Was actually quite
takes
easy
money to make.
heal.
Do you have pleasure doing business with you?
I feel like the reason why you go master level in Undead is the keepers. Leech is just a tanky summoner. I don't know. One thing I learned with playing 3bftweaks is to always follow the hints from Ghoul and Fawn. If they want the Undead Conjurer, like the conjurations to be glass cannons, then you need to play with that. You need to be a glass cannon.
I know things. Hidden. Good idea. They might... There. By Eastmere, you won't leave here alive.
I think he summons Atronax. It's the same guy you fight outside the Dwemer ruins here. You know, when you do the quest for Mirak to find the black books in the Dwemer ruins. Yeah, when you exit there is a dragon, and the dragon summons the leech. Okay, yeah, the keepers do way more damage than the Wrathman. And they're faster, seems faster. I thought the Leech summoned... I remember it summoning Atronak, but I could be wrong. I haven't used it in a while, so it could be... Man, one of the most annoying part of this spawn is that they run away when they're scared. Like, come on. Finally. It could be. I may be wrong, guys. I haven't used them in a while. Like, I usually get much like bored of this build much sooner.
You may have heard of Master Nella. No.
Hi Verona. Bye Verona. Well, in a way, Ghoul made it so. Like, we have now this perk, right? What it does, it gives them speed, durability, spell power, so it you kind of get stronger summons. I didn't know about Great Necromantic Empowerment. So it does heal everything. Man, that's pretty strong when you are a swarm build. Not the Ethereum crown, the Ethereum shield I wanted to get. I need a shield. I need right now we have a very weak shield. I need a stronger shield. The candidates are, and a heavy one. The candidates are the Itzgrimor shield, the Ethereum shield, the Spellbreaker. And I think of all of them, probably the stronger one is the Ethereum shield. Because it has the unique properties of being 25% magic resistant, 25% blocking. Spellbreaker is good too, yeah. But the thing about Spellbreaker is that you cannot parry with it.
Back in the homeland, the Telvanni are the...
I mean, you can, but
I'm sure there's plenty of people in
not
Raven.
against stuff like Mirak. You cannot use the shield to parry, and the shield does reduce damage, elemental damage, if you parry. So I don't think I can use that one shield.
You've got to help me.
Because the ward staggers you when you lose it. Good. We are still stage 3, right? Yes. Oh, it's nighttime. It's freaking nighttime. I cannot. I need to wait tomorrow. I need to wait tomorrow at what, 6 p.m. Oh, freaking hell. The beauty of being vampire. I mean, it's just Soul's time that is so annoying because it has time quests. So what do I do? What do I do? What do I do to get blood? Yes, we go in here, kill the 2 guys inside.
That's it. Ha!
Eventually I may try to do a Spellbreaker build, I just don't know how. It would be nice to see if I can get that ward of be a bit more effective than what it is right now. Maybe there is some trick to it. Oh.
For Master Court.
No, come on, dude. You're here, don't go. Please. I hate Soul's time so much when you're a vampire. When I'm a vampire, it's just an annoyance. When you're a vampire, it's so
Want to buy anything?
much
Mine.
worse.
They're no longer. Here's your coin. Everything I've got on display, really.
Okay. Too much of this. We also have an unknown solvent I need to convert. I should have left the Siege Stone. That's the mistake. I should have left the Siege Stone.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything.
All right. So we need to. I need to wait for.
Send someone over.
No. Come here.
Well, on second, sorry to run, but I'm off to my new job.
The entire island isn't covered in...
No, actually, let's do one thing, because we're going inside Black Book, so let's be prepared. At least let me sleep to get some regeneration going. Because the stamina is clearly a problem. I don't know, I don't want to raise anything that is not damage resistance though.
I'll show you to your room.
Like, it feels like it's a waste to do stamina, to raise stamina in this build. I don't know. Maybe after we get that citadel it's a bit easier. Alright, let's go and get the health regeneration. Let's start with this. $95 stamina. 95 stamina. We are level, what is it, level 27.
Oh.
Alright. Let's have a look.
I know, champion.
Wait.
The Ogma in vain.
Wait. It's not daytime in Apocrypha, right? Apocrypha doesn't have daytime, right? Okay. Oh. That was scary for a second.
Where all knowledge is hoarded. Saint with thirst for knowledge in the endless stacks of my library. If you tire of the search, read your book again to return to your mortal life. What a time, the lure of Apocrypha we call back. It is your fate.
I'm kind of curious to see how it goes with the Seekers. Like, these bad boys, they do a lot of damage. As long as I am the target of the Seekers, we should be fine. I will not have Cap Magica resist, so it's going to be a bit dangerous, but I mean, we have 4 keepers with us. Come on, we should be fine. Alright, 6 keepers. Let's get our buffs going, and then it's time to experiment. We have 66 magic resist. Can I get a bit more magic resist? No. Fine. Alright, let's try this. If I die, don't die for real, so that's fine. Nice! That was a good one. That hit, I could feel the pain from here. Alright. Alright, yeah, these summons are stronger. This one, yes. I was a bit concerned about the master level summons, but they are strong. Honestly, it's probably me problem. I don't know why I have this idea that conjuration is not that strong, but clearly it is strong. It has been served us so well so far, so... Oh, we got Conjure Seeker. We don't use Seekers because they are Daedra, but... You know. We can conjure this guy if needed. We can actually conjure it for a long time. It's not empowered. It's not like doesn't have all the strength of the... I don't know if it makes sense to summon him. Maybe against some enemies that are resistant to magic. Oh, sorry, that do magical damage. Where is my army? A seeker here. Why they don't follow me? So there is some kind of issues with the summons. Like for instance, here they didn't follow me inside a book, but I'm not sure why. Maybe they were triggered by other things and they start the searching routine and they don't follow you if they're doing that. But it is weird sometimes the way summons work. Okay, what's going on? Why we're not taking any damage? The Seekers, the Keepers don't have maximum magic resist? That's what you're telling me. Is the magic resist? No, they don't. Why the hell are we not? They're not taking damage. I'm not sure I understand. Because they are undead. But the spell that the Seekers use is not against living creatures, right? It's a magic damaging. Could be, I don't know. It is weird though. Maybe they are immune to absorption. Completely immune to that. And that's what... Okay, two of our things died because of the mix. They do have regeneration. They have 15. Oh, they have regeneration. Oh, that's why they were not taking damage. They're I thought didn't go said they didn't have regeneration. Maybe I. But then they are strong. They are super strong if they have regeneration. Because only a few enemies can really do. They basically self-heal. They are like the. They are like the werewolf. All right, one under conjuration. What's next? Well, I'll think about it. For now, let's get the level up. And this gives me access to the Keeper Archer. So if this guy has the perks of the Keeper Archers in game, this is one of the strongest summons in the game. Because will do a lot of damage. Like the Archer in Soulcairn are incredibly strong. They don't work too well against undeads, but like against the Mirak, I'm pretty sure they will do a lot of damage. Like, and against dragons too. This is interesting. So, oh come on, it's already daytime. What the hell? All right. We have a dragon here. We can try against him to have some fun and see how it goes.
Is it done? I do have a staff I could give you instead, if you think the Ash Guardian spell is too risky.
No, we don't get the
That's definitely safer. Take a look.
Because I don't need the Ashgardian. What's all this stuff? Sapphire cloak, we can keep it.
Curse these heart stones. I suppose I could dig up a staff or two for you.
I don't have any. So, let's try a dragon now that we have the keepers. That sounds like fun. Let me do them. Let me call them here. No. Archer. No, no, no. So we keep these 4. Yeah. Let's try the keeper archers. So let's do 4 keeper archers and 2 berserk. Let's have some fun. This should be pretty good. Let's see. There. One. Yeah, that's expensive. Yeah, that's slightly less expensive. But come on, Dragonbone, Archer. Let's do 3 and... No, let's do 4. All right. Let's go grab the solution to our problems. And then I need to try like one of the dragon priests. Probably we try the frost dragon priest because it's easy. Yeah, and then also the shock should be easy to do. Alright, let's go stamina and let's use Predator's Mind and we are ready. See if I can get the dragon. Yeah, that's good. That's very good. That's amazing, actually. And this idiot heard us.
No more.
Alright. And they all restore their health. Yeah, this is good. This is really good. This keepers, at least like this, the ones we are using right now, this seems pretty good. Okay, let's go heavy armor 80 to get the perk for stamina, because I'm clearly starving to stamina at this point. I feel like it's the last problem of the build. But I like the keepers. Seems to work pretty well. I can see them. The archers, I don't know if you noticed at the beginning, the archers done a ton of damage before the dragon even lifted, or while it was lifting. The keeper archers, they're just very strong. They always have been. So this is going to be fun, especially because we're going to have, I think, one additional summon next. 3. I think we can reach 7. I just don't remember how. Ah, right, I forgot. Right, that's kind of important. Ah, we don't do it now. Okay, so we have 7 keepers. 7 keepers sounds pretty strong to me. So we go 80 heavy armor, and then we can decide what else to raise. We can go 100 heavy armor to get the be able to cast the summons while in heavy armor. That could be helpful. And also for Juggernaut, the perk, not the. That's an option. We can go Alteration 100 with all the perks of Alteration, including, I think Alteration also makes our summon duration longer. Not that we need that, but you know. Nice. I need to check if there is a mod to fix a little bit the companions, because this is kind of ridiculous. My summons cannot follow me. They are super strong, and that's not going to be a huge problem, but still, there is so much micromanagement to do when you play summoner right now. Like, they clearly not following me. As soon as there is like even a small hint to an enemy, that there is an enemy in front of me, they just they stand in the back. Right, guys, I need to go. Dinner. I'll continue in a few hours, and we'll do all the black books and maybe Dawnguard. See you later. Bye bye.